Hello, I'm David the Collector, and I'm here with an exciting art unboxing today. We're not unboxing anything new, but in front of you, you're gonna see a handful of pieces. I'm gonna do a quick one of these. Look at it slide up, pretty cool. Anyways, this is a piece by Sorayama. This is a piece by Javier Calleja. What brings these pieces together is they both are NFTs, or all of them are NFTs. I'll show you that in a second, but let's break down what NFTs are and why I'm wearing a Cleon Peterson shirt. So I have a Cleon Peterson shirt on today because to me, Cleon represents sort of a merchandise form of art that I love to collect. He puts out print series for all of the series of works that he does, and I try to buy almost every single one. I have a print archive. We'll sort of do a video on that in the future, comparing that to NFTs, cryptocurrency, etc., and why I sort of believe collecting prints as a long-term mechanism to both support art, but also as an investment vehicle makes a lot of sense. So, but for this video, we're talking about NFTs. So these are all NFTs. They're made by a company called Zhen. Zhen does digital art authentication using crypto technology. It's a really, really cool app. I'm going to show you using my face cam at the end, but we'll save that because I don't want to shut it off quite yet. Because I wanted to talk through the history of NFTs. So cryptocurrency is probably something that you know about. Bitcoin is essentially a mechanism in which people are trying to mine for a string of code doing math on a computer essentially, and that code is now worth a certain amount of money. It is transferred. You can own pieces of that code using a lot of different sort of carriers. I own some Bitcoin through a company called Coinbase. They sell a bunch of other cryptocurrencies as well that you can invest into. From cryptocurrencies, one that did really, really well was called Cryptokitties. Now, Cryptokitties was sort of the first instance of a branded version of cryptocurrency that was basically considered an NFT. The way that it sort of, each one is distinct and different and can be worth a certain amount of money. Together, they impact each other, but they each are sort of unique and have sort of this branded cat associated with them. People thought to themselves, if cats can take off, right? It's sort of ironic that cats is where it starts. That sort of happens in a lot of other media forms as well. Cats ends up being really popular on the internet. So yeah, cats was popular in crypto too. People saw that and decided that what they were gonna do was make their own forms of unique cryptocurrencies using things like artists and more marketable brands than just cats. So this is where people like Beeple, Lush Sucks have come in and made their own forms of cryptocurrency and NFTs using a bunch of different companies like Nifty Gateway, Bitski, Super Rare, Foundation, just to name a few. There are so many out there. I bet you could, I'm missing a few. So yeah, just really, really cool to sort of watch that market develop. And to see a company sort of do it from the beginning is really exciting. Zhen has been using crypto as a way to authenticate physical art pieces since before NFTs popped off in the last few months. So I really think that these physical goods tied to crypto authentication is something that will be a lasting element of art into the future, unless you're a digital artist who's always just made digital art and performed really well on the internet, like people like Lush Sucks. I think it's going to be hard to communicate why your art deserves to just be an NFT in the long term, but we'll see what happens. There's a chance that all NFTs are really, really popular because authentication is essentially what you're buying when you're buying an art piece, and the fact that an NFT makes it bulletproof and is sort of the first bulletproof authentication method that the artist has put out is pretty fucking meaningful. So let's show you how Zhen works. This is what the app looks like. You can start an authentication. That means that you're basically looking to authenticate the pieces. I'm gonna do it twice, starting with the Sorayama. So ready to scan, you put it sort of close to the piece. move this around. You gotta sometimes move it around a little bit to find where it is. It's a little bit lower. Oh, product detected. And there it is, folks. So it knows, tells you edition of 1,000, account number, owner transfer tip. If you look, I got edition 14 of 1,000. That's something that I think is ridiculous. I don't know how I ended up with that edition number, but super proud to have it. I'm never gonna transfer the ownership of this thing. The fact that it exists in digital form like this is so fucking cool to me. The fact that you can transfer ownership is crazy. That must be a new feature. I did not even realize you could do that. But I'm gonna put that aside and show you it one more time. So we'll do an authentication of these Javier Calleja collectible figures. I really like these guys just because of how collectible they are. We might need to pick it up here. We'll do it like this instead. Rub the guy on here. There we go. Oh, might have missed it. Oh, there we go. So product detected. It wants me to enter a verification code, but I must have forgotten to do that. But yeah, has the little Maurizio, really sort of love. Again, such a cool little product. The first step is verifying the ownership. I need to go get the little cards out of a box. Here, let's try a different one, because I think I did verify some of these. Some of these were in the first batch, some of these were in a second batch that I bought. One was sort of I only was able to buy 3 directly and then bought a few on eBay after the fact, just because I loved it so much and wanted to see sort of how they work. So this one has the serial number. So yeah, this one's a really, really cool thing. So yeah, really love NFTs. Love that it's tied to physical art pieces. And just to close it out, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. If you have questions about NFTs, please put it in the comments. I'll be able to live stream soon and answer all of your questions on my Twitch channel at the David the Collector. Please follow me on Twitch so you'll get notified the first time I go live at a yet to be announced date. I still need to receive the streaming computer and test it out a couple times. So you might see me on there if you start following me in advance, and then I'll sort of make the announcements via my Instagram and this YouTube channel. So thank you for watching the video. Have a good one.